Dukewheatly here, and in this video we're going to introduce you to Cascading Style Sheets. So we have Composer open. Let's hit Control O and open up our little file, and we see we've got our first site here. That's where we have all of our files, and let's double click on Index, which is our home page. And now we want to verify that we've formatted these with some HTML tags, because that's the first thing that we're going to work with. Tags and classes are the two main styles that you're going to be working with. So we're going to do tags in this video, and we'll probably do class in the next video, and then also export the style sheet. So that way you can use it for all your different pages. But let's click in here and welcome to Alien. This is our heading, and we look up here and sure enough we have heading 1, which would be an H1. Down here we have a paragraph, and we formatted that as a paragraph. That would be P. And here is our heading 2. Put it in there and we have heading 2. So this by the way used to be paragraph, but it changed to body text when we added the bullets, just for your own information there. So let's, in order to use CSS, we're going to have to open our little CSS palette, and we can either double click on this, or we can hit F11, which is what we're going to do, and that brings up our style sheet. And if this wasn't visible, we would go up here and we want a style rule, and then that would open this up, and just in case it doesn't happen to be open when you open your palette. The default is for tags. That's a style applied to all elements of type H2, etc., etc. And this second button would be for class. And down here we get into little advanced styles and IDs and contextual selectors and things like that, but those will come up in later videos. These are the two main things you're going to use, and we're going to start formatting our tags. So first thing we want to do is, we could type H1 in here, or we can just use the drop down deal and go to heading 1, and H1 comes up, and we want to create our style rule. And general is where it lists all the attributes that you've given this style sheet. So it doesn't have any yet, and we need to go to text, and this is, we're going to go to predefined. We'd like Arial and Helvetica family, which is a sans serif. There are no curlicues at the end of the type, and we'll take that one. And we want the font size. Let's go with, now we've got to tell it whether we want to work with pixels or points or any other measurements, and we're going to opt for points. You could use pixels if you want. But let's go that. Now we have to highlight the 0, and we'll put in 22, because that's what we want our header to be. And now for line height is the base of one line to the base of the next one. So you really need to put in at least the width of your type. So let's and it's less critical. Usually I'll put in a couple more if I'm doing like paragraphs and stuff, but for headings it's not that critical. And so we'll just go with the 22. We want points, and we'll put in 22 for that. And color, we would like red, so let's go to red and hit OK. Now if we move this over to the right here a little bit, and this will change, we can change this as we go. So let's hit OK. We have font weight, we would like bold, so let's go to bold. The style, normal, and case unspecified, because we just wanted to keep the same case whatever we typed in here. Alignment, we want centered, and then of course we could do an overline, line through it, all of these other selections. And let's hit OK, and here we go. Now we would like to do our paragraph, and here we're going to do a little experimenting. But anyway, let's hit F11, and we want, see, we don't have a option here, so let's go up to our little palette in the upper left, and we want a style rule, and on this one we want to do our paragraph, so we'll select that and create style rule. Go to our text, and we probably want, let's see, let's go to predefined, and let's use Times New Roman family for this one, which is a serif font. And let's go to 14 points, pick points and hit 14. Now this is where we want to put this off to the side. You can kind of see this in real time. So this is what we're formatting here, and for line height let's put in points, and let's put in 10. Well, actually we've got 0, so but if we put in 10, look how close it is. So if we put in 14, you can see it change as we type this in. That's still fairly close, so probably let's see if we want to use 16. Let's go back one and put 6. See if that looks any better. It gives it a little more room, so let's go with 16 on that, and color we want black. Hit OK. Font weight we're going to go with normal, and the style is normal, and case is unspecified, and alignment we're going to want on the left, and we'll hit OK. And now we're ready for our H2. Let's hit F11 again, and we want a new style, and you can see where we have H1 and P. We can click these and get back to our little style sheet. We can change it if we like. We're still in our H2, our tag types, and let's go down here and do an H2. Create a style rule. Let's go into text, and let's go back to predefine, and we'll use Arial Helvetica for that. And so we need to go to font size. Let's try 18 on this one. So we want points and 18. Let's make our line height 18. And the color, let's try blue. Try this one. Hit OK. And you can see it changes as we go ahead and as soon as we selected it. Font weight, we'd like bold. Style, let's go with normal. Case, unspecified. And for alignment, we want centered. Now we've got 3 different tag styles here in this internal style sheet. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we're going to do some classes and class styles, and also export this style sheet so we can use it on all of our pages. So thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing you again.